Design Day 10, everybody. The rework of the material is the pattern or some kind of things to know how to do so if you even out the corrects of the performances. In that way, the prediction of ABFG is 1-5. Ringworm. A. The design day is 70% of my work to as a cake shop in the oil and to transfer the oil of the position, and in that way it works out the corrects of the formula, because in relation to the formula the dictation of performances and rework of performances is a chapter of knowing how to look into the grid. Each grid is the dimension of the element of the design, and to protocol the element of air. In that way, the air is 1313, fifth way is 1419. Detention. In this way, the clock will be uneven enough to predict itself into the oil of the transfer. Each transfer or each oil of the transfer is a program to redesign the aspect rotation. In the aspect rotation, the formula is 1p f523 1849 SOUL. The dimension of my offer is the alignment of time to send through the signal and to perform the signal of wavecom. In wavecom, the orders of this dimension is the position of a time to predict itself into a K-shape and to undo the borders of the dimension. In this way, the 1 on 3 as 1 on 3 is the fifth development of technology for the ringworm to be in the K of. In so, this is F11 to boot. In so, if the formula 1 is the dimension of the element, it will find into the console. As in this time, when it works out the corrects of a formula, it will reposition itself into the simplified case. In a matter of time, the son of the element will reprogram this computer. As in this computer, when it works out the corrects of its performance, it will boot into number 3 in relation to detention center. In that time, it works out ABFG. The ABFG is the sun element of design to protocol network of 5 and to design into 1. In so, if it boot out the corrects of the performance, it work out nothing at all in the transfer. In a matter of time, the transfer of the system will formulate into 1 on 1 by the fifth ruler and detention center number 3. Is a different version of Windows in relation to the corrects of where you buy. You need to save disks to interlude the technology of disks and to equal the maximum number of disks by the performance of one work. The BGF1 is a design day for B1018, which is the fifth division to complex itself into the network of 1 and to order the dimension. In that way, to order the dimension of a robot, it will become into the needed by the camel. So, in that way, each camel is a production to service the England. And in that time, it works out the canona of law by the fifth border to perform itself into the evolution of time and to mayhay the performance of 1. In the matter of time of the disk, it will perform the network of 5246 3248, which is the dimension of on so. In so, when the computer system repair itself, it will formulate into the DFG15, which is the BIOS version 6 and the BIOS version 1. The complexity of network BIOS version 6 BIOS version 1. Complexity of the multipass BIO 2, BIO 2. The BIO is 1 on 3, 6 on 1. Consension 1, 3, 4, 8. Send 1. Rotation in border 5. Rework material is border 5 to eat well, to be well, to live well in the control of the formula. So in that way, this will put into 3CFG. So Kent, in relation to know the majority of law, the intermission of the mind will be upgraded into the evolution of time and to sing a song of the baby feet. Formula 1, everybody. This computer has nothing wrong, not deleted or erased, but there is bin. Bin is IBG. In each bin of the IBG, this partition is 1324, partition 1324, and partition 4318, which is the fifth diversion. So, in that way, when you know how to cook on the better days of life, the intention is number 3246, which is 3248 by the fifth border. The plexi of knowing how to do so by the Bart Simpson is the equa of knowing. In equa, the performance of work is 536314, which is the fifth dimension. In the day of 10% G time, you can also have a clock on to need it to inflate the technology and to perform one of 5 in relation to the Cybertron. Each Cybertron is a mapped condition of physics and to element design of the console. In a matter of time, when you have 1 in is the fifth diversion. So if you have the cake shop in religion number 3, the confluence is 1, 3 on time. So in that way, when it has A, B, C, F, G, 1, 5, the evolution is 1, 3 on time. So please fix this computer.